It's snowing.
I'm bored. Let's go camping.
Okay.
So, we're just gonna go try these brakes out and see if they work. And if we can find somewhere to stay, we'll stay somewhere. We've gone 1 mile. We get around that corner. And the brakes are working. I haven't done anything besides I'm at a lower setting on my gain of the brake controller than I normally am. Somebody mentioned it, so I said, well, I thought I've tried this before, but I'm only at a 4.5. I normally run it like at a 6.5. So they're working as of now. I'll check in a few more miles. Video. Let's see if we can get a spot. Got a lot of snow here. Brakes are still working so far. Where are we at, babe? If you didn't see the sign.
West Branch.
West Branch. It's kind of our home campground, I guess, because it's the closest.
Closest to us.
Yeah.
There is a lake out there. Oh, there you go.
Oh, man.
Yes.
The store's closed. We forgot about that.
Oh.
Let's just go online and... Alright, let's stop up here, go online, and see if I can get a spot.
All right.
We got a site. 14. It's actually right beside the site we've camped in before, site 12. 12 is a good site, one of our favorites, so let's go see what 14 is like. Wow, that's dark. Oh, it's dark outside. We got an indoor spot, but now we know why no one took it. It is steep. I didn't even unhook from the truck. Truck was spinning tires, had to put it in 4-wheel drive just to get the camper up into the spot. It's very snowy here, and we're gonna stay connected at least till tonight and reevaluate tomorrow morning. I'm pulling a Kenny. A little windy. Oh, he can't hear you. What do you say? It's very windy.
We're trying to pop popcorn. It's a challenge.
It's happening. 3 hours later. We have action. Okay. Popcorn done, huh? What? What's wrong with the popcorn? Hold on. Oh, it's black.
Oh, it actually looks
Oh, that's not too bad. Here, let me try some. Let's see. I'll eat some if you eat some. It's very windy. Thank you, clappers. Using our Yetis for the first time.
Yeah.
Where's yours? Christmas gift from Ronnie and Marcia Clapper.
Yep.
Look, we have the campground all to ourselves. Just kidding. This is the closed section. This is the site I think we normally stay in right there. 47, one over my shoulder here. But it's closed. So last night was a mess.
Absolute disaster.
But then again, we didn't even plan on camping. We just wanted to go out and test the brakes. And they worked the whole way here. Our spot was a hill. Had to use 4-wheel drive to get up into it.
Pure ice.
Pure ice.
The pad was pure ice.
And then we didn't even unhook because it was just a mess.
I was afraid we'd be down the other hill come morning because of the ice.
Remember?
It was so slippery.
Yeah. So I think when we go back, I'm going to go ahead and unhook so we have the truck free. But I slept well. Did you sleep well?
I did.
It was nice and toasty warm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody threw their bike away in the dumpster. And a little red table.
Huh.
Strange. We're not taking that table home, so don't even think about it. Probably some crackhead left it.
It looks like it was like a...
Looks like they made it into a sink or something. It's a bicycle. And a table.
Yeah.
She always wants to pick stuff up and take it home. I say no. I'm just recording. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of in the sun. Was it just up in the tree by the shower house over there? I thought so. I was trying to get it.
We had her out for some exercise.
Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. Funny story. First time we ever stayed here at West Branch. We had this like 163, and I pulled in. I think I was alone, right?
Yeah.
And your fire pit and picnic table are way down by the water, which would have been really nice, but it was windy. The wind was coming from the north.
Yeah.
That's the north. And so I decided to make an executive decision, and I moved us to this site right here, which is very short. We stayed there for what? One night.
One night.
You went back to work the next morning,
Yes.
and it was still windy. Wind was coming from this direction, hitting us right at the front door. So I moved again, and that's when we went to the other side of the campground to like 46,
48.
47, 48, somewhere
Yeah.
around there. But yeah, let's go down and take a look at this site, because now I'm thinking maybe we should have just kept that site.
Didn't you joke with me and said, hey, I moved again. You have
Yeah.
to figure out where I'm at?
Yeah. I think that's our first video from West Branch.
Yes.
If you want to see all the moving around, go back and look at our first video from West Branch, and you'll see that craziness. Yeah, so now that I think about it, probably would have stayed on this site.
If it wouldn't have been for the wind.
Yeah, it was so windy.
Fire.
But look at all this space. The campers beach is over that way. You come right down here and fish. Well, try to make some breakfast on that fire with all this wind. Might be a little challenging, huh? But first, Bloody Marys. All right, Saturday mid-morning, early afternoon. We're gonna do Bloody Marys. I have to use Mr. and Mrs. T's Bloody Mary mix because it's the only one that's gluten-free. So, ice, we're gonna do some celery, some cube cheese, some baby dills, some pickled asparagus, olives, and some tomatoes. We don't have any meat in it today, but we mostly do bacon or little beef sticks, sometimes a piece of chicken or a chicken wing. That's how we're gonna do the cheese. We're gonna put everything on a skewer, put celery down in there. I almost forgot vodka. The most important part. Okay, there is the finished Bloody Mary. That's Heather's, and this is what goes in. I mixed up the vodka in the bloody mix, and then these always vary depending on if we have salami to add to it. Get that down in there. Come on. There we go. Mostly break those off. And then some pickled asparagus, just to make it look like it's out in the woods or something. And there we go. Bam! I made the bloodies. And what'd you make? A fire. Wipe off my screen. Or my, Good fire.
Good bloody.
Cheers.
I gotta find a spot to take a drink from. It's pretty good.
Is it? No. We weren't able to cook outside, were we?
No.
Some eggs, got some sausage over there. It is windy. Hopefully by lunch and dinner, we will be able to cook on the fire, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't even de-winterize. We just brought some water. That was it. Wash our hands in there, and trying to save some of the water and just throw it out. That way it doesn't go down into the gray tank. But if it does, we'll just pour more pink juice down in there. So when you get all this wind coming right off the lake, that's the southwest. That's the direction it's coming, about 13 to 15 miles per hour. And we planned on cooking on the fire. I took our 20-foot rug, picnic tables underneath. And now we have no wind. How is it, babe?
No wind.
It works.
We need one more bungee.
All right. The boss says more bungees. That's my flagpole. Woo! It's windy. All right. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Boss said more bungees. So more bungees it is. I'm pretty happy with this soft topper. We got it last year just because when we carry our electric bikes, if it's raining, those totes we put them in fill with water, and with the tonneau I had on here, you could not put the bikes in. They stood too tall, and I really didn't want to lay them on their side. So we went with the soft topper, and I'm extremely happy with it. It has lasted through the ice, through car washes, everything. This back window will roll up, or you can leave it down so you can lower your bed, and these sides will roll up safari style, but it's held up really good. It's nice and tight, and somebody else putting a tarp up. He knows what it's all about. And wood stays dry. Let's see if I can bed was full. We've only been here one night. No, it was probably half full. No wind. I mean, there's wind out there. Look how big this is puffed out. Okay. Now we can have a fire. Redneck ingenuity. This poor guy across, man. I hope he doesn't have to go anywhere quick. He's got his wind blocker connected to the tire of his car. Anything you can do to stop the wind, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we were on the other side of that inlet, there's hardly any wind back there. But it is just ripping through here.
Go.
Front of the camper, right here, and then inside there. This just appeared. No idea what these are. They're hard and they're everywhere. They go just in this area, but you can see the wood. That's a piece of wood that's pushing this way. And this is all soft in here. I open that up. It's only soft to here, all the way down. Nothing looks wrong on the outside.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!